PVC pipe fixing. The items required to achieve this is very cheap: primer, cement, cutter, plumber's putty, and your PVC pipes that you want to connect. Pipes. What I'm trying to show here is the primer that I got from Home Depot. This will help prime the pipes. This is the cement. We need to make sure this binds the PVC pipes, and these are the PVC pipes I bought it. Now I'm trying to show you one connection, sample connection, how I do it. Always try to put the primer on the inside first, on the inside of the connection. So you put the primer, make sure you color every part of the pipe so there is nothing that is left uncolored. Repeat the same thing on the positive side of the connection, which is the outside part here. Again, make sure nothing is left out of connection, nothing is left to color. Now we need to put the cement here, same piece, almost in the same timing. Don't wait too long. Put the cement in the inside. Again, be liberal, don't be miser, put it properly. Don't lose any part which is not colored with your cement. Do the same thing on the positive part. This actually literally melts the PVC to a very slight extent and helps the bonding. It's almost like a permanent seal. You have to be very careful when you put it together. Push it all the way in so that there is no gaps left. There will be a notch at the end. You need to make sure you reach all the way inside. So the pressure has to be really hard. Make sure it doesn't fall on your hands. If needed, use a glove or take a towel, and towel is good because you can always wipe out the extra parts, extra glue which comes out. We don't want that extra glue. Extra glue could be actually damaging, so make sure you clean it up and then hold it at least for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is needed to bind it tight, so make sure you hold it for almost at least 30 seconds. Clean the inside if you can reach the inside parts. In your case, it's always preferable to clean that extra glue. So now the elbow joint is ready, which I can just replace my existing. Now here's my problem. I have a leak out at the joint at the elbow, and I put a funnel and a milk can really catching the leak right now. So I'm going to replace it. Do as much as things possible outside. So all you need to do is just cut the pipe out here and replace it in place. Don't try to do more things in the live connection. It's always harder with the extra piping and extra things that you might have. So try to minimize that. Try to make sure everything is done outside. All you do is bring it out here. Make sure you switch off the main water supply or whatever you have possible, so there is no water coming in when you're trying to cut through and put this replacement. I've got my elbow ready here. What I'm going to do is just mark the exact length and make sure it kind of aligns well when I'm trying to replace it. So take a green marker, make sure it's properly aligned, and use this green marker to put the lines on the pipe that you're going to cut through. The measurement has to be accurate. It has to make sure you have enough, at least half an inch gap to get inside, all the way inside the connection. Same thing on the other side. Get your markers done as I've put the marks there. I'm going to cut it along the marking. Make sure it's absolutely straight, in this case 90 degrees to the ground. It has to be really straight to get the bonding right. So keep total focus on cutting it straight. After a couple of presses, it's going to be a little bit hard, but as you press it, it's going to cut through. Keep a tumbler to collect extra water that might be in the pipe. Cut the same way on the other side along the green marking we did earlier. Make sure it's again absolutely straight, in this case horizontal to the ground, so the bonding would be perfect. Now do a second level protection to your elbow that you created outside, with this plumber's putty. You get it in Home Depot. This is really a second level protection. It's really not needed, but it's a $2 thing, and it will add to the protection in case there's any leak coming through. It also makes it look nicer, so I kind of prefer it. It makes it look smoother on the edges, and you don't have to worry about any immediate leak if it happens. This will help you a little bit. Prime your surfaces as we did earlier outside in the main connection now, and then apply the cement after that. Make sure you're liberal and there is no part that is missing the color or the cement. Push it all the way in. Make sure you remember you have to go all the way in to get a tight bonding. Getting it all the way in is very critical. So push it properly inside. Align your pipe properly. In 30 seconds it's going to bond permanent. So align it exactly as you want it, and then repeat the process to get the complete bonding. As I have shown here, the bonding is done on the other side too, and my leak is completely covered now with the new elbow joint I